Hey guys, it's Tiffany and Riley, and welcome back to my channel. Now, originally I was going to do this video tomorrow, but it's been on my heart all day, and I wanted to share what really happened on Faithful Day, which is December 13th. So, this is my truth. This is what really happened on December 13th, 2018, what I consider Faithful Day. So, on December 13th of 2018, I had traumatically tried to take my own life. There are a lot of traumatic events leading up to Faithful Day, all of which I will get into. So it was early in the afternoon. Ouch. And so it was early in the afternoon. And my mom and our roommate were taking her dog to the vet for her body early checkup. And notifications just kept blowing on my phone. And a lot of people at that time were telling me to kill myself so I could be institutionalized, or that I'm psycho and crazy and all of that. All of this led to a Facebook Live that I made. Originally that video was a cry for help. And I, honest to God, wish someone had heard me. Honest to God, someone wished had heard me. I wish that someone had heard me. I spent 14 hours in the emergency room that day, because it started around 1:45. Most of these people are out of my life. I no longer talk to them. They're out of my life. And I don't really remember much, but all I know is I was forced to go to a treatment center against my will, which that treatment center did not help at all. It only made me feel worse. It made me feel even more shittier. Anyway, let me get into what led up to Faithful Day. I'm gonna put a trigger warning right now. This mentions a ton of abuse. Mainly religious. So, I was raised in a cult. I grew up in church, and Southern Baptist to be exact, and I went to Sunday school, I attended youth, I went to Bible study, Vacation Bible School, Awana, youth groups, you name it. You name it, every single religious aspect of church. I want to say I was about like 5 or 6, maybe younger, when I started attending church. Little did I know that it would be this really strict downward spiral. Little did I know that I would suffer from mental illness later on in life. I've been labeled by multiple people that I'm a goody two-shoes, church-going Christian. Here's the truth. The church is not as holy as you guys think it is. It is full of messed up people, full of fucked up people. I was molested by a male usher when I was about 15 or 16. I was caught up in purity culture when I was about 13 or 14. I got my purity ring when I was about 14, so when I was in middle school. I was taught to save myself until marriage, which only led to me getting sexually assaulted and not trusting men. I barely even trust my partner today, unfortunately, because of that. I was taught by the church that my body was not my own. I was taught that my body, my own body, was owned by a male, was owned by a man. I was taught I had to submit to a man. I was taught a bunch of different things. I was basically taught to do basically sinful acts such as greed, lust. You know, I was taught that popularity would make me happy, getting more stuff would make you happy, like getting more friends would make you happy, this will make you happy, this, that, and the other will make you happy, when all it did was make me miserable. And I did not know it at that particular time that it did make me miserable, because I was so caught up in these lies that the church fed me. Of course, that's what the church does. They feed you lies. Even today, it doesn't matter what denomination you are, the church still feeds lies. The church has fed this lie that you must be happy and holy and perfect to be a Christian. That's not true. You can be yourself. It doesn't matter what religion you are. It doesn't matter what denomination you are. Hell, you don't even have to have a religion to know the creators. I felt so uncomfortable in the church, and I will be honest, I still feel uncomfortable in the church. I still feel like I don't belong in a church. Last month, I decided to take off from church, and ever since then, I've connected with my creators, probably even better now than when I was going to church, to be honest. I'm sorry, you guys. This is just really hard for me to even talk about. But, and also I've been crying most of the day, so that's why I look a little bit out of it, because I've been crying and screaming most of the day. During my senior year of high school, I got into an abusive relationship, all because I was desperate. And that relationship took everything from me. Because I was caught up in purity culture, I was molested yet again. And throughout my life, I had struggled with mental illness. As the church fed me lies, I continued to believe them until Faithful Day happened. I I had made numerous fake accounts before Faithful Day, but there was one fake account that I remember. I wanted to talk to a guy from high school whom I've known since high school. And that was a huge mistake. Because little did I know that later on I would end up becoming obsessed and just trying to grab a love that wasn't even worth it. I was so desperate for someone to love me, I wasn't able to love myself. Because I struggle with an eating disorder. And that's another lie that the church has fed me. Is that along with the popularity, a love that is not even real. That's another thing that the church has taught me. That's another lie that the church has fed me. Yes, it's amazing to have a godly partner and everything like that, but at what cost? For 26 years of my life, I have been fed numerous lies from the church. I have been taught numerous lies from the church. Growing up, I wanted popularity. Hence the fake accounts of mine. I wanted to be famous. I didn't care what the consequences were. I just wanted to be this amazing, successful person. But unfortunately, it cost me something that I truly love. And that was my home. That I considered my home. In September of 2019, my dad got laid off. He has not been the same since. He's sick now. And of course I have one of the most amazing jobs that I've been praying to the creators for. And I now have it, and that's a blessing to me. But I'm still trying to recover from what the church has done. So you see, I was never this goody two-shoes, angelic, perfect, holy Christian. I was molested by a male usher in the church. I was molested by a male usher. I was inappropriately touched. I was taught that my body was not my own. The church isn't as holy as you guys think it is. It's not perfect as you guys think it is. It's full of messed up people wanting to belong. But yet because the church is told so many lies, they can't. They feel like that they don't even know. That they can't even come to know God. Or the creators, I should say. because they feel like they've messed up so bad. And that's not true. I was kicked out of my old church in July of 2018, so a couple months before Faithful Day. I never looked back since, but I've had numerous nightmares. I was also taught by the church to do no wrong. Hence the narcissistic or should I say toxic behavior. Because there's a difference between toxic behavior and being a narcissist. Toxic behavior, you're just being stupid. And you want everything to go your way and you're right, nobody else is wrong. A narcissist basically just like manipulates you, gaslights you, thinking, and makes you question your sanity. Kind of what toxic Christians do. But toxic behavior is totally different. I was taught by the church to also do no wrong. That I had to be right or it wouldn't go right at all. So leading up to Faithful Day, I called for help. Biggest mistake because they didn't really help me at all. It gave me more trauma than anything. So yeah, that's my truth. I tried to explain it the best way I can. Some of it my brain has blocked out because of PTSD, trauma. But I've explained it the best way I can. And to everyone who thought I was a goody two-shoes, angelic Christian, perfect Christian, this is me. I'm not perfect, and I don't claim to be, and I don't want to be perfect. This is me, messed up, flaws and all. This is also to my family who has left me in my darkest times. Y'all were never there. This is to anyone, and also to anyone who wanted to see me dead, who wanted me to die on Faithful Day, who wanted me to be institutionalized and hurt. I got one thing for you. I'm a survivor. And that is one thing you cannot take away from me. The creators know. The universe knows. Soon enough, you guys will be shown some tough love. Not being punished, because creators don't even believe in punishment. They do, however, believe in some serious tough love. That's what they're going to show you guys. So yeah, this is the real me. And I plan to show you guys more of the real me as time goes on. To everyone who has stuck with me throughout this journey and who has watched me grow, thank you. I appreciate your everlasting support and love and amazing vibes and balance. To everyone who has seen me fall so many times but yet stuck around just to see if I would grow, just to see if I would do better. Thank you for staying by me. Thank you for loving me even at my worst. But this is also to everyone who has left me, who only wanted the unhealed, sick version of me. Thank you for leaving me, because you guys only will get the sick version of me. You guys will not see my growth. I've cut you off for a reason. So thank you for letting me go. To the new people who I may gain, this is only the beginning. And I hope to inspire each and every one of you with my story. Keep your lifeline going, because the creators are not done with you yet. I love you guys.